Hi friends, I'm Sarah Appelt. I'm here again from the Clarity Crystal Bar to welcome you back to part 2 of our introduction to Trinfinity8. When you watched part 1 of our introduction, I know that there may have been a lot of challenging information, so I'm glad you are back. In the next few minutes, I hope to give you a greater understanding of the technology behind this opportunity to improve your health and well-being. In this session, we will see what makes Trinfinity8 different from other bioenergetic devices, and we will explore how it works in more detail. Bioenergetics is a field in biochemistry and cell biology that concerns energy flow through living systems like the human body. Merriam-Webster describes it as a system of physical and psychological therapy that is held to increase well-being by releasing blocked physical and psychic energy. Trinfinity8 has over 5,000 bioenergetic rejuvenation formulas which can be customized for a specific individual's needs. So how does it work? Trinfinity8 uses computer processing speed to transmit a mathematical code sequencing to the body, much like your DNA. Billions of binary codes containing the higher vibrations of all rejuvenating substances is what brings the sense of well-being to your body. Let's go a bit deeper. Trinfinity8 is a fractal amplification resonator. My goal here is to give you enough information for you to go further in your studies of these terms. A fractal is a geometric shape that can be split into billions of parts, yet each part contains an exact replica of the whole. We see them often in images of plants and hidden in our own bodies. The science of fractals aligns us into a unified field, holy men and ancients call oneness. Trinfinity8 technology allows fractal fields to bond and become one with the rejuvenation formulas encoded within the program. These affect the different parts of your being. This serves to strengthen and amplify the information coming through to the user. As you hold the crystal transmitter rods and listen to the solfeggio harmonics as enchanting and mesmerizing fractals play across the monitor. These state-of-the-art fractal animations evolve out of patterns in sacred geometry, the underlying mathematical order of the universe. These mathematical building blocks are recognized by your brain and mind as constructive, life-enhancing energies. The Trinfinity8 fractals work synergistically with the algorithmic codes which play behind the fractals. Fractals set up a coherent energy field that amplifies whatever information it is coupled with. This allows the frequencies or information to come through to the person even stronger. These ancient mathematical formulas that encompass all of nature have been interwoven into the matrix of Trinfinity8. Simply put, where your attention goes, your energy flows. Ancient tones like the solfeggio sound tones and harmonic crystal tuning have the capacity to assist regeneration, transformation, and activate your DNA. Did you know your emotions carry a frequency? Enlightenment has the highest frequency of 700 Hz and has the greatest expansion of energy. The vibrational frequency of joy is 540 Hz and is expansive. The vibrational frequency of anger is 150 Hz and falls to contraction. If someone is in a state of fear or anxiety, it will throw off the frequencies or energy fields within their body. These energy fields are known as chakras. When a person's energy fields are imbalanced or not in alignment, the body cannot fully function or allow itself to heal properly. A great example demonstrating how human emotional frequencies can even affect biorhythms of plant life came from Clive Baxter. Clive Baxter claimed that his experiments show evidence that plants not only respond to physical and chemical stimuli, but that they are also capable of knowing the emotions and thoughts of entities around them. Baxter demonstrated this by hooking up a polygraph machine to a plant. Baxter recorded the plant's biorhythms. They changed when thoughts of burning the plant entered his mind. This plant perception became known as the Baxter effect. You may have heard of chakras. They refer to energy points in your body. They are thought to be spinning discs of energy that run along the spine. There are 7 commonly addressed, but there are many more throughout your body. They correspond to the nervous system, major organs, and areas of our energetic body that affect our emotional and physical well-being. Solfeggio sound tones, like 528 Hz, are pure sacred tones that have been used since ancient times to awaken a natural expansion of consciousness. These tones deliver frequencies which have been used to help place a body back into its original state and order. An amazing report comes from the situation in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010 when the British petroleum oil spill occurred. This is a documented miracle using the technology of frequency. In 2010, John Hutchinson, electromagnetic energy expert from Canada, along with his research partner Nancy, used the 528 Hz frequency and other solfeggio sound tones to reduce oil and grease in polluted water and help to purify the poisoned water following the BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. The polluted water area was treated with these frequencies for less than 24 hours. And by the next morning, the water was cleared. Before the frequency treatment, the oil and grease was 7 parts per million, and after the exposure test, the same measured less than 1 part per million. The results were also certified by Dr. Robert Naiman, who is an analytical chemist with 30 years experience and president of Analytical Chemical Testing Laboratory in Alabama. In just 24 hours, John and Nancy, by using sound and radio frequencies, almost completely eliminated the oil, toxins, and the water had no known side effects. Imagine the effect frequency and sound has on the human body. In Trinfinity8, the tones act as a carrier wave to further strengthen the transmission of data to the cellular system. How does this happen using the Trinfinity? The double-terminated flawless quartz crystal rods transmit the healing codes through the nerves, meridians, and minor chakras of your hands, flooding your system with streams of rejuvenating information. Trinfinity8 users celebrate the rejuvenating physical effects of using this technology and the awakening to the spiritual vibrational changes it often brings. On the spiritual level, Trinfinity8 is encoded with what best can be described as ascension coding. Frequency patterns which help accelerate evolution and spirituality by directing DNA activation to its highest potential. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you have been inspired and have a greater understanding of how the energy of our bodies may be aligned with the frequencies that enhance our well-being. For high-level wellness in the 21st century, Trinfinity8 is the quintessential holistic tool. Trust in the intuition that led you to Trinfinity8. We are here to help you in whatever way we can.